So Donald Trump just announced that the United States is going to take control of the Gaza Strip. I'm not fucking around. I wish that I was. Every day it's another crazy fucking story when it comes to this guy and this administration and the fascist oligarchy that is taking control of the United States. Regardless, we're going to cover it. We got a lot to cover right now. Welcome back to the Valenti VOD. I'm your host, Chris Valenti. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like, do all the shit that YouTubers tell you to do, guys. So yeah, Trump had a press conference today with Benjamin Netanyahu. And just for reference, today is February 4th, 2025. It is 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But earlier today, Trump had a press conference with Benjamin Netanyahu. And in this press conference, he announced that the plan moving forward for the Palestinians and living in the Gaza Strip is that the United States will take over the Gaza Strip and that we will be rebuilding it, but not letting the Palestinians live there. He wants to move these 2 million people somewhere else. Seemingly, Donald Trump is advocating for the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinians living in the Gaza Strip, which, to be frank, has already been happening to them for fucking 60 years by the Israelis, and we have just been arming them, but now it seems like he actually wants to send American boots on the ground to do an American occupation under the guise of rebuilding Gaza. And listen, I've got some stuff here for you to see. This is from Reuters. Now, if you think Reuters is woke media, then you're too far gone. Washington, February 4th. President Donald Trump said on Tuesday that the United States will take over and own the Gaza Strip, adding that the same people should not be in charge of rebuilding and occupying the land. Guys, do you remember my video from I think like 5 or 6 days ago when I said Trump wants the Gaza Strip? He wants to put a Trump Tower there. I said it. It's on video. I said it like last week. I said, mark my words, Trump Tower in Gaza by 2030. It looks like that's going to happen. Now, I did get I got the footage a lot. There's a lot of footage of this press conference. It was very long, but I want to show you guys just a little bit here. Here's the kicker. 60-second clip here. Here's the kicker. We got fucking, genocide heir himself on the left side here.
The only reason the Palestinians want to go back to Gaza is they have no alternative. It's right now a demolition site. This is just a demolition.
First, I'm going to stop him there. That's complete bullshit. The only reason why the Palestinians want to go back is because they have no alternative. How about the fact that it is also their ancestral fucking home? How about that? How about the fact that the Palestinians have been living in Palestine for fucking centuries?
Demolition site. Virtually every building is down. They're living under fallen concrete that's very dangerous and very precarious.
Oh, how did the concrete get all dangerous and precarious? What happened? What happened? Did bombs fall on their head that you, motherfucker on the right, made me, motherfucker on the bottom right, send to him, motherfucker on the left, to fucking slaughter tens of thousands of Palestinian civilians? And now you've got the audacity to say that you want to reallocate 2 million of them? Just keep listening, keep listening.
They instead can occupy all of a beautiful area with homes and safety, and they can live out
all of a beautiful area? What the fuck are you talking about? You're going to bring them here? Is that what you're going to do?
their lives
We know you're not.
in peace and harmony instead of having to go back and do it again.
Do it again. What is that, a guarantee? Is that a guarantee that if they go back, they're just going to get bombed again? Because, I mean, listen, you didn't even need to say that, Donald. We all fucking knew.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we'll do a job with it, too. We'll own it. Looks like Operation Iraqi Freedom 2.0 has just begun, ladies and gentlemen. So what does that mean now? Trump wants to send U.S. troops to go fight the cartels in Mexico. Trump wants to send U.S. troops to go fight and take the Panama Canal. Trump wants to send U.S. troops to go fight and take Greenland from Denmark. Trump wants to potentially go to war with Canada, but that's iffy. He definitely has already wanted to do a trade war, which we're going to talk about. And now Trump wants to send U.S. troops over to the Middle East to take over Gaza. Hey, MAGA, I thought he was supposed to be a peaceful dove that was going to end all wars. Not start World War III Jesus Christ, guys. I made a video like 2 weeks ago called Trumperialism, and that's what's happening right now. The good old manifest destiny is back on the table. America, greater America, is trying to spawn in, and Benjamin Netanyahu is going to ride Donald Trump's fucking coattails, those giant coattails. That suit does not fit him, as long as he fucking can.
Responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site. Level the site and get rid of the...
Wait, did he just say we're going to level it? Did he just say... We already... Wait.
We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site. Level the site and...
Level the site. He's talking about the Gaza Strip. He's talking about taking care of all the bombs and shit. And then leveling the site so we can rebuild Trump Tower in Gaza. Gaza. We're putting a casino in there, believe it or not.
Get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. Do a real job, do something different. Just can't. The only reason...
When he says providing jobs and housing to the people of the area, he's talking about the Israelis. He's talking about the Israelis. He does not want those people to stay there. He made that very clear. Now, we have more clips of it. Let me see if I could get another clip here. I think this one's a bit longer. Here, check this out.
I think...
Let me pull it back. So when asked who will populate Gaza once the United States takes it over, Trump says the world's people. What? Let's play the clip for you.
I envision a world, people living there, the world's people. I think...
What?
I envision a world, people living there, the world's people. I think you'll make that into an international, unbelievable place. I think the potential in the Gaza Strip is unbelievable. And I think the entire world...
Dude, I think that when he hears Gaza Strip, he thinks of the Vegas Strip. I'm not kidding. I think the word strip to him, he's just thinking like, oh, let's build casinos and let's build towers, let's build housing, let's build a fucking water park. I'm not kidding. This is what I think he... Holy fuck, this guy's got the brain of a 10-year-old.
Representatives from all over the world will be there, and they'll live there. Palestinians also. Palestinians will live there. Many people will live there. But they've tried the other, and they've tried it for decades and decades and decades. It's not going to work. It didn't work. It will never work. And
what won't work? The two-state solution? Is that what because right now that's what we have? Are you saying that you are advocating for a one-state solution where Israel and the United States have full control over the Gaza Strip? Because I believe that is what he's advocating for. He's just like prancing around the fucking words.
You have to learn from history. History has, just can't let it keep repeating itself.
What the fuck do you know about history, Donald?
We have an opportunity to do something that could be phenomenal. And I don't want to be cute. I don't want to be a wise guy, but the Riviera of the Middle East, this could be something.
The Riviera of the Middle East. I called it. This motherfucker wants to turn the Gaza Strip into like New Vegas. Oh my God. Fallout called it. Except it's not going to be Las Vegas. It's going to be fucking Gaza Strip Vegas. It's going to be the Gaza Strip. Oh my God.
This could be so magnificent.
Holy shit. We gotta... Oh, And guys, this isn't even the end. This isn't even the end of it. At the same time that Trump is doing a press conference talking about expanding the greater empire into the Gaza fucking Strip in the Middle East, his fucking cuck vice president, Don Vance, that ain't his fucking name, but, James Donald Bowman, J.D. Vance, is doing a fucking exclusive interview on Fox talking about how critical it is to take Greenland, keyword, take Greenland. You have to watch this. You have to. This is another 60-second clip. Also, guys, I highly recommend you watch all of these interviews in full on your own so you can get a real perspective of what's going on. I'm just doing my best to keep you informed. All right, here we go.
Do you expect the U.S. to acquire Greenland?
I think it's possible, Maria. So here's the thing that I think a lot of folks don't appreciate about
this guy's such a fucking Boy Scout. I think it's possible, Maria. Now, here's what I want to talk about. Shut the fuck up, bro. You got fucking acorns in your cheeks right now, you chipmunk-looking ass bitch.
Greenland. It's really important to our national security.
Since when? How is Greenland so important to our national security if we've never owned it and we've also never been fucking dominated in an invasion? What the fuck are you talking about?
There are sea lanes there that the Chinese use, that the Russians use, that frankly did.
Guys, the Chinese and the Russians, anytime the fucking elite want to convince you of anything, all they got to do is bring out the old Chinese and the Russians. It's the Chinese and the Russians since fucking 1948. It's the Chinese and the Russians. It's a goddamn Red Scare propaganda. I got no fucking problem with a Chinaman. I got no fucking problem with a Russian man. I got no problem with these people, but seemingly my government does, and therefore they're going to send me and my fucking kids to go fight and die halfway across the fucking planet to go take fucking Greenland. We all know why you want to do it, JD. It's because you got fucking lithium mines down there, you fucking piece of shit.
Denmark, which controls Greenland, it's not doing its job and it's not being a good ally. So you have to ask yourself, how are we going to solve that problem, solve our own national security? If that means that we need to take more territorial interest in Greenland, that is what President Trump is going to do, because he doesn't care about what the Europeans scream at us. He cares about putting the interests of America's.
Oh, we know he doesn't give a fuck about what the Europeans scream at us because he threatened to tariff the EU. The whole EU. I don't think this motherfucker knows what a tariff even is. I think every time he's like, we're going to put tariffs on the EU, he thinks it's like sending them, I don't know, like a bill. Like sending them an invoice, this stupid fuck.
Citizens first. There's another angle to this whole Greenland thing, Maria, that people don't realize. You've got probably 55,000 people living on Greenland who are not actually happy with Danish government. They've got great natural resources there. They've got an incredibly bountiful.
Just so you know, guys, he's probably going to say that, like, Greenlanders want to be in America. Only 4% of Greenlanders want to be American. You know what the Greenlanders want to be? Greenland! They've already been dealing with fucking Denmark colonizing them. They fucking want to be independent. And us as Americans, of any fucking people on the planet, we should understand how it feels to want to own your own home. Because that's the whole inception of America. Speaking of the inception of America, you know what was also part of the inception of America? Fucking tariffs, my guy. Having too many fucking tariffs on the shit. We didn't have any fucking industry here. So we were relying on fucking tariffs. Oh my God.
Country that the Danes aren't letting them develop and explore. Of course, Donald Trump would take a different approach if he was the leader of Greenland.
I can't believe we're unironically talking about Donald Trump becoming the fucking leader of Greenland right now. I think the heat just kicked in. I hope that you don't fucking hear that. Let's move on to the next fucking thing. So now we've got Donald Trump wants to send U.S. troops to take over the Gaza Strip. We've got Donald Trump is willing and threatening to use military force in order to take Greenland from Denmark. And guess what France is doing? Guess what fucking France is doing? France vows to defend Greenland, offers to deploy soldiers to the Arctic region amid U.S. threats. The fucking French, our oldest allies, the people who gave us the Statue of Liberty, the people who funded our Revolutionary War, the people who wrote our national anthem, the French have turned their back on us, as we deserve, because they can no longer recognize us. As we threaten to invade our fucking allies, our best friends are vowing to defend them from us. We have turned into the monster that we feared the most. All these threats of Russian interference in Europe and Chinese interference in Taiwan. No, it's us. It's us that is interfering. We are the bully. We are the evil empire. That's what we have become. Amid repeated calls by United States President Donald Trump to take control of Greenland and autonomous territory under Denmark, France said it has discussed the possibility of deploying troops to the Arctic region. We are a strong continent and we must become stronger, Barrot said. He also promised that Europe would stand in defense of international law, which the United States does not recognize. There is no question of the EU letting other nations in the world, whoever they may be, attack its sovereign borders, he emphasized while responding to Trump's comments. So, that's 3 wars, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen, as Marco Rubio, the fucking war hawk who advocated for the invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan, is now advocating for military intervention to seize the Panama Canal. To all you MAGA rats who thought that this was just negotiation tactics, what do you got to say now? That our young men and women are going to have to go fight and fucking die for your fucking decision. Your decision to vote for fucking Mango Mussolini, a goddamn crypto-fascist who buddied up with the fucking oligarchy in order to give Elon Musk, the richest man in human history, access to the U.S. Treasury that's got $5 trillion fucking dollars in it. Give up on him. Come back. Come back to reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. We're not fucking doing that right now. We're not fucking doing that right now. This is a serious situation. Panama City, February 2nd. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Sunday warned Panama's President Jose Raul Mulino that Washington will take measures necessary if Panama does not immediately take steps to end what President Donald Trump sees as China's influence and control over the Panama Canal. Now, a couple things I want to talk about. One, there's no Chinese control and influence over the Panama Canal. What Donald Trump is talking about is the fact that Chinese companies operate out of the Panama Canal. And simply because of the Chinese, like, you know how they accused CEO Shou, the Singaporean, of being part of the Chinese Communist Party simply because he fucking, his company has like an HQ there or some shit? They're doing the same exact thing with any Chinese private company that operates out of the fucking Panama Canal, which is a trade route open to the entire fucking planet, except for North Korea, because we've turned them into a hermit kingdom. That's a conversation for another fucking time. But now we have war hawks like Marco Rubio saying we will take measures necessary, which is just fucking suit speak for I'll kick your fucking ass. That's all he's saying. Mulino, after talks with the top U.S. diplomat in Panama City, signaled that he would review agreements involving China and Chinese business. Also, guys, just so you know, this same guy, Mulino, has said that there would be many, many casualties if this ever happened. He warned his Panamanian civilians that there would be many, many casualties involving Chinese businesses, and announced further cooperation with the U.S. on migration, but reiterated that his country's sovereignty over the world's second busiest waterway is not up for discussion. Well, it doesn't matter if it's up for discussion because Marco Rubio and the Trump administration do not take no for an answer. They don't know what the word consent is. We know that because of E. Jean Carroll. Look her up. Rubio delivered a message from Trump and China's president through a Hong Kong-based company. Secretary Rubio made it clear that his status quo is unacceptable and that absent immediate changes, it would require the United States to take measures necessary to protect its rights under the treaty. Just making blatant threats of war. Multiple different wars to create the greater American empire. Don't you just fucking love that, guys? Don't you just fucking love that? All right, that's all I got for you right now, guys. I might make another video about Trump's tariff plans, but listen, if you like the content, make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below, hit the notification bell. If you want to tip me some money, you could tip me some money. We got no fucking ad deals, no sponsors, except for like a ground news thing. I'll put the link in the description. Maybe I won't. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out. But I love you, and I'll catch you in the next video.